Hi, my name is Kyler Cavalli, project manager here at Tip the Scales Design. We're actually interviewing today one of our clients with Pinnacle Sports Inc., Jeff. He's
Right
the
on.
owner over there.
Yeah, so I'm, friends with Will Foley, who's the owner, and he had mentioned about the successes of you guys and how the industry's going, how you guys could help me possibly with my website. He had
Mm-hmm.
seen what I'd done before, the minimal amount of money and effort that was put into it. At the time it was functional, but it wasn't what I was looking for long term with my
Okay.
company.
Okay. So there were some things that we needed to kind of add on and change around and things like that. And overall, would you say that we accomplished that, Mark?
Yes, very much so. I mean, one of the biggest things I was looking for, what I needed to do that I wasn't doing great, for people my age, we're not necessarily the best at social media.
Mm-hmm.
And so I came to you guys, the experts, to help me kind of really showcase or show the success I've had with my clients. I've had a lot of success with my clients, over 700 scholarship athletes, guys on the Olympic team, pretty much all Americans in every sport
Mm-hmm.
possible, from lacrosse, volleyball, soccer, anything you can think of. And you guys kind of helped me bring that to the table and really showcase the alumni success that I've had, kind of right when you go on the website. So
Mm-hmm.
it made it look a lot cleaner, sexier, and just really kind of, bam, showed my clients, or potential clients, what I've done in the past, and possibly what I could do for them in the future.
Absolutely. And, it's not just for, the elite of the elite. It can be everyday people as well that want to better themselves, whether, they're at work working from home and, maybe they want to take a lunch and, maybe work out. I know that one of the things that we added here was, the remote training and things like that. And I thought about that too was, you have your alumni and, you show these kids or, teenagers, adults that want to get into the sports and things like that. And then maybe there's that kid that's in like Florida and, they see this alumni that goes to that college that's, nearby them and say, hey, where did he go? Where did she go? Like for training and stuff like that. It's like, oh, well, we found out went to Pinnacle, right? So that's where
Sure.
I think that remote training would be a big benefit.
Well, one thing we see in the industry is that remote training is becoming more popular,
Okay.
and it's beneficial for the client, the potential client. It's also kind of easier, beneficial for us as well. The great thing about the new remote app that we're using helps us not only customize individual programs for the athlete,
Okay.
but also when they check in, we get notification right away. So we're able to follow their progress. And, every 4 weeks, we'll check in with them. We'll make sure that they're on track. They can live chat us at any time to ask us questions. There's personal videos for each exercise for that client.
Oh, nice.
So it's really awesome and personalized for each individual athlete.
Okay.
And the reason why we originally started this, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
was about a year ago, because we have athletes all over the country playing different sports at
Sure.
different schools. And a lot of these school programs don't have great um, strength and training programs for these athletes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're like a football player at a major school,
Mm-hmm.
those guys get the best of the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a volleyball player, you play lacrosse, and it's not as well known on that campus or at that school, their programs are more like a cookie cutter program.
Sure.
And so a lot of these athletes were coming to us asking us to provide programs for them.
How that time's progressed, we got the apps, we got the web, we got a whole lot of things to be able to, provide for these athletes where they can tackle it in so many different ways too. I mean, just looking, at some of the notable athletes like Danny O'Shea, Alex Young, Joe Mauer, just the list goes on and on.
And the cool thing you guys were able to do for me on the website was not only showcase my athletes. We have obviously pictures and videos of my guys, but also when you look at the athlete on the side, which I thought was really cool,
Mm-hmm.
you click the athlete's name and it goes right to like their Wikipedia page, and you see all their accolades.
Mm-hmm.
You see all the things that they did. So it's not just us throwing out names. You can see what they actually did in real time. So
Okay.
my website before didn't have any of that. My
Okay.
website didn't have any information about remote training
Mm-hmm.
or injury prevention stuff that we have available.
What was the original spark? What was the philosophy? What was, what made Pinnacle Sports?
So I knew I wanted to get into something helping people. And I was really into physical fitness. I competed internationally in Taekwondo. I competed in college. And, growing up, I played a lot of sports. I was active with my family, my father especially. And, I started getting older. My father would get injured playing, pickup basketball with me and my brother outside, or football. and I didn't know how to help them, right? And that that kind of bothered me,
Yeah.
you know. So that's why I really want to get into, you know, exercise and fitness industry.
Where do you see the future of Pinnacle Sports? What's that next big peak for you? What summit are we conquering next? So.
Well, you know, obviously keep growing the business and providing quality services in the industry. But, you know, I see, like I said, the online training really kind of taking off and shifting the industry into more of a convenience factor for clients, whether it be just, you know, general population or athletes. So that's why I wanted to get this thing rolling with you guys and, you know, get a sexy website you guys put together for me. You know, not only functional, but, you know, organized, easy to kind of figure out what we're doing, how we're doing it, you know, what services we provide, and be able to provide that for our clients.
So I think that finishes up questions there, but, you know, at Tip the Scales Design, we actually, we love helping out our charities, organizations, foundations, you know, things of that nature. We're helping out the community at large and just being a part of that bigger picture with other people. And from what I've heard, you have someone in mind or organization in mind?
I do. A local friend of mine, his name is Ron. He started a not-for-profit charitable organization called Dare to Try. So DARE, the number 2, and then try. Okay. He started this, I think, at least a handful of years ago, maybe longer. But he raises money for Paralympic athletes.
Very good.
Helps them either get training or get prosthetics specific for them, things like that. It's an awesome organization. He's had a lot of traction with it, and I'd like to help him out.
Very good. Well, I think that does it. Thank you for joining us here at Tip the Scales Design. My name is Kyler. This is Jeff at Pinnacle Sports.
Thanks guys.
For coming in.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.